Hey there, today's September 18th, 2021, and we're here at Islands of Adventure for the grand return of the Dark Arts at Hogwarts Castle nighttime show. We may be seeing Dementors, Death Eaters, and other unspeakable creatures, so I made sure to bring my wand so that I could protect us tonight. Fear not, I got your back. It's a little bit rainy, but we are gonna have a great time here at Islands of Adventure, so if you're ready, you got your wand, you got your spells, let's go. It's definitely raining and pouring, the old man snoring, all that stuff. So I'm kind of under an awning right now, waiting it out a little bit, although I do have my trusty umbrella. All right, I've been standing here long enough, I'm going for it. The adventure begins. It might be a little bit of a soggy adventure today, but an adventure nonetheless. I'm actually gonna start out my adventure today at Expedition Photography because I need to replace my My Universal Photos card. That's kind of like a photo package you can purchase here that includes all your ride photos and tons of photos. I've used it so much and I pay for it every year, but I lost the card, so I'm gonna get a replacement and get out of the rain a little bit. I got my card replaced nice and easy, and here are the photo packages you can purchase. So I always get the annual pass package, and I got an annual pass holder discount last time. While I'm in here, just a reminder, if you didn't know, that Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios both have year-round Christmas stores. And they brought in this piece that was in the holiday tribute store last year, and it's so beautiful. It adds so much merriness to the store. So yeah, you can listen to Christmas music, smell Christmas smells, and look at Christmas ornaments all year round. Am I in here stalling because it's pouring out? Maybe. Probably. But also it's fun to look at Christmas. It's definitely one of those days where even an umbrella isn't going to prevent soggy, wet feet. But I don't know, the rain kind of adds to the beauty of this area, of the port of entry. It's such a beautiful area. Well, off we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, keep my feet dry today. If only there was a spell to keep my poor feet dry. And it's pouring and lightning and thundering. A lot of rides are down. So I have decided to visit my very favorite place to eat here in Islands of Adventure, Confisco Grill, and I asked to sit upstairs in the pass holder lounge, and they said it was available in 10 minutes. Confisco Grill is my favorite place to eat here, and probably in my top 3 favorite places to eat in the entire Universal Orlando Resort. And they have an upstairs pass holder lounge that is so cool, and they often have special pass holder dishes. 2 things I love about Confisco Grill. 1, they actually have a really delicious, high quality menu of food that is mostly really good for you. And 2, they have Easter eggs from all of the different islands here at Islands of Adventure all over the restaurant. I love the stairs. I love going up to the lounge up here. Heading up the stairwell, there's an elevator or stairs to head up to the pass holder lounge on the 2nd floor. It's so cool. Go. I feel like we're going into like an adventurer's secret club. And we are. And here we go. They've got this screen in here letting you know you're in the UOAP, Universal Orlando Annual Pass Holder Lounge, and they've got pumpkins because it's Halloween season. I'm seated inside, but there's also an outdoor balcony where you can get a really nice view of the park. But inside has nice cold AC, and I'm also next to a window too. Here's the menu in case you want to scan it, so you can get everything that you can get downstairs in the main dining area. And what you can do here is pull this down and go to the Navigator's Club menu. That's what this lounge is called, the Navigator's Club. I love that. And then you can see the UOAP exclusive dining. AP feature favorite, the ahi tuna nachos. They are so good. They are so good. They also have a special annual pass holder summer exclusive drink, the Raptor Claw, for, you know, a celebration of Velocicoaster. I'm sure that's only going to be going on for a limited time. That actually sounds really good too. Here's my view from my indoor table, by the way. I can see Velocicoaster, but it's not running right now because of the lightning. Hopefully it'll come back up a little later. Still cool to look at. I've recommended the My Radar app many times before, but just in case you haven't seen it, My Radar is the weather app I use. Well, actually I use more than one, but this is one of them because it shows you kind of real-time radar. My ahi tuna nachos have arrived. This is sesame seared ahi tuna, diced avocado, edamame, napa cabbage, jalapeno, micro cilantro, wonton chips, scallion, sweet soy, and wasabi aioli drizzles. I tend to eat this with a fork and knife. Ooh, there's someone at my window. Hi. it's easier than trying to pick stuff up. You definitely can. There's dry like edges you can pick it up, but it's just easier with a fork and knife. Perfection. This is it. This is the best. It's so good. Like, I've said it before, I would go to a restaurant outside of the theme parks, order something like this, and be thrilled with it. It's top tier. Looks like Velocicoaster's up and running again. I just saw it. There it is. There's that blue beauty. It looks like it's running with no guests, so maybe they're just kind of like test running it before they start it up again. I'm done up there. I'm making my way over to Lost Continent, and I just noticed this sort of covering here, so it looks like the carousel, something's going on over there. I always look for the torch here at Lost Continent, but it looks like the rain has extinguished it. But this figure always welcomes you in. Since it's still about an hour until dusk when the show begins, I'm gonna pop into All Hallows Eve and take a look at some fun Halloween stuff here. Ooh, it's packed in here. This store is so cool. I did a full tour on it if you want to see, but it's awesome. Even though Halloween Horror Nights and most of the Halloween stuff is going on at Universal Studios, this shop over here at Islands of Adventure extends the season. It smells so good because of the candles, and it's just beautiful. And you can get all the Halloween Horror Nights merch in here, or at least a lot of it. Like I showed you earlier, there are Christmas stores year-round here at Universal, so why can't there be a Halloween store year-round? Universal, think about it. Think about keeping this store year-round. All Hallows Eve Boutique. My favorite thing in this store is the murals, but I've also bought quite a few pumpkin and creepy earrings that I'll be wearing throughout the Halloween season this year. Looks like I'm pretty stocked up for now. If anything new comes out, I'll keep my eye out for it, but I think we're gonna head back out into the park, maybe do some spells. I can hear the fountain out there talking to guests. I hear him. Fountain, he likes to chat with guests. Got my wand out and we're ready to enter Hogsmeade. There's something about just having this wand in your hand that just makes you do a little swish, do a little flick. I am gonna start out with one of the most classic spells, Incendio. So this marker lets you know the direction. You should start at the dot, go up, down, and to the side like a triangle. If you look in here, you can usually see the I forgot what it's called, like a sensor, but let's just try. Incendio. That's not gonna work. I think I have to be closer. Yeah. Incendio, it worked! Woohoo! See all this happening? I lit up all the fireworks. That's great. It really makes you feel like a hero. Next spell here, Arresto Momentum. So this is like an M. So the last spell was like a triangle. This one's like an M. Arresto Momentum. Is it happening? I'm watching a few other people try to see if I can get some tips and see if they get it. This one's a tough one. No one's getting it. Real small. Oh, it's doing it! You did it! You did it! Nice! Good job! You did it! Look for those golden medallions on the floor to find the spells, and they trigger some sort of action in a store window or what have you. Like something magical will happen. You feel so cool when you make a spell happen, and not all of them are easy. Some of them take quite a few tries. Some of them require very small movements. Some of them very big movements. Usually it's like a tight, small movement, but it's a lot of fun to keep trying and also chat with other wizards who are also trying, and you can help each other out. The stage here where the Death Eaters should hopefully be coming out at some point is starting to get lit up. There's even fog happening, so this is looking promising, and I am ready to do battle. I am ready. They are setting up for the show. We just saw a spark go up. It is gonna happen. Hopefully, any minute now. The rain is coming down. A team member just came out and said the Death Eaters wouldn't be out for at least 30 minutes and that they may not come out at all if the rain continues. So, no one's budging. We're just gonna wait and hope that they do come out because we've got our wands at the ready. And then we still do have the castle show, which is the main event. It's just so exciting to have this back. after so long. I actually never got to see this when it was going on, so. Oh, cool. 7:30 p.m.
There it is.
Every person who walks out through there. It's got to be any minute now. It's got to. It's looking very unlikely that the Death Eaters are going to come out, and it's 7:30 and the park closes at 8, and we still have a castle show to watch, so we are in a little bit of a bind here. What are we going to do? Okay, I'm back. They're wiping down the stage. This is looking good. This is looking good. I hear cheering, you guys. I hear cheering. Is this gonna happen?
I hope so.
I think so. This is it. Woo!
Oh no, cast some spells. Get the smog out of here.
They're everywhere.
And off they go.
Get it, Bella! Get up and get it! Stupefy!
Didn't work!
Oh,
It didn't work! Stupefy!
But you
It
know
didn't
what?
work! Our spells have no effect
Well,
on them.
our human shield is working really great.
Yeah. There are Death Eaters everywhere! Stupefy! Our spells have no effect on them. They are running havoc on Hogsmeade. I think we need all of your help to get down here because we have no effect on them. Hogsmeade has been taken over by the Death Eaters. There's just havoc and mayhem everywhere. Huh? Our spells are doing nothing! There's a show going on right now and we can sort of hear it and see some of it, but I'm in the holding area for the next show, which I think will be the last show of the night, the 8:15 show. Oh my gosh, that is making me so excited for this. There's a big crowd of very excited people, a lot of wands in the air, a lot of Harry Potter fans out here for this opening night, but don't worry, it'll be running every night from now through the Halloween season, several times a night starting at dusk.
What's going to happen is when it ends, they got to clear people out before they can run inside.
Alright, it's a horde. It is a horde. This is crazy. All right, we're in. We've got our spots. There's kind of a holding pen, and then they bring all the guests in, and then you are in your spot. They're not letting people just roam and grab a spot. So if you do want to see the show, find that line and make sure you're in. So you see they clear this walkway, and they don't really let guests just stand out here and watch anymore like they used to. You've got to get in the horde of people. But I think we got a pretty nice spot. If you look over here, you can see some of the lights that are projected on the castle, but the show has not yet started. Ooh, I think that's the Death Eaters again. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
This was a different kind of magic. Very dark, very powerful. But until tonight, I had no idea just how powerful
Oh, it's so misty.
After tonight, no one will ever again again question my powers. Can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light.
That was so good. That was so good. Now the park is closed. Guests are pouring out. That was a million times better than the regular nighttime lights at Hogwarts Castle Show, which is great. But that was so special, so epic. I was standing there with a huge grin on my face the entire time. That was so good. I don't think I can show you the whole entire show because of that Harry Potter music, which is so beautiful, and I wish I could, but I'll show you as much of it as I can just to give you the feel of the show. But my goodness, if you're here during Halloween, come over to Islands of Adventure and watch that show. It's so good. This park is so beautiful at night. As I'm making my way out, I'm just stopping to admire these views. It's so lit up, and the lake, the lagoon, it's gorgeous. What a spectacular night full of magic and fun. I'm glad that I got to do a few of those Hogsmeade spells, but I do want to come out and do a video like the one I did at Diagon Alley where I did every single spell, even the secret one. So if you haven't seen that, search Super Enthused doing all the spells in Diagon Alley, or just look for it in my channel and you'll see I did all the spells for you. I want to do that for Hogsmeade too. It's been a long time since I did the Diagon Alley one, so I need to do that one soon. But at least we got to do a few of the spells tonight. Bring the old wand back out. My hair's so long and yeah, that was a lot of work. What a fun day. Wow, got completely soaked in the rain. Thought the Death Eaters weren't gonna come out, but they did end up coming out. So what it is, you don't have to wait in that spot. It's not a show. We just wanted to be in the spot where they first come out because it's just so epic, and it's the first night they're back, and it's just cool to capture it from that spot. So they just come out, kind of stare the audience down. There's a little bit of audio, a little bit of fog, and then they roam Hogsmeade for the whole rest of the night. So again, you don't have to wait in any spot to see them. Just hang out anywhere in Hogsmeade and you will see them. And they do stuff all over. Like there was fire going off. I couldn't catch it because it was so fast, but like they battle with guests with wands. Like it's really, really cool. They take over Hogsmeade. I've never seen anything like it. I never got to see this, the dark arts on Hogwarts Castle, when it ran for a very short period of time before everything closed. I never got to see it back then. So this is my first ever time seeing this, and I loved it. I will definitely come back for it again. And you do have to wait in that big crowd though to see the castle show from one of the designated spots. They don't let people just hover anymore like they used to in the old days. You have to be in a designated spot, and it is a bit of a thing, you know, a little bit hectic, I guess, although the team members do an awesome job. They are doing their best to keep everything organized, and it is, but it also feels hectic trying to make sure that you're gonna get to see that show when they don't start until around 7:30, around dusk, and this park closes at 8, so there are only 2. I'm not sure if that will change. Sometimes things change from their opening night or reopening night, So just keep your eye on the Islands of Adventure calendar. It's on the Universal Orlando Resort website and in the app to make sure you have the most accurate and up-to-date info. But if you or anyone in your family or party is a Harry Potter fan, especially of the darker side, the darker creatures, you are gonna love this. And it fits perfectly into the Halloween season, and it brings a little bit of Halloween spookiness over to Islands of Adventure, since everything's really going on over at Universal Studios. Well, not everything anymore, because now there's the Halloween store and this. So yeah, if you want to stay up to date on all things Universal Orlando, plus all the other theme parks and fun things to do here in Orlando and in Florida, plus travel vlogs from anywhere I go, please subscribe to join in all the future fun. I thank you all so much once again for joining me, sending you a ton of love. I'll see you for the next video, and until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.